So earlier we saw that we can create a web page using tags. We identify our area, we identify what is the heading and what type of a heading it is. H1 is a highest level heading, H2 here is a lower level heading, and we write them in tags. So you know by now tags are written inside these arrow brackets. A start of a tag usually has the tag name H2, and the end of a tag is /H2. Panisa, can I just have your attention as well? So the end of the tag is /H2 and start of the tag is H2. Start of the list is UL, end of the list is /UL. Now in this example here, UL starts here, UL ends here. Inside this, there's a list item. The list item ends here, but before the list item ends, I got another list, and that's why I got a list inside a list. You can see this. So before you leave today, I would like you to sort of make something similar for script 1, make 2 things under script 1, make 2 things under art 1, make 2 things under 3D 1. I would like you to put some dummy text for web 1, script 1, art 1 and 3D 1, which you can update as your teachers tell you more about the course. But now I'm going to jump into styling. The most common way of styling is, you see before this tag ends, before the tag ends, you see this tag? The tag ends here, right? This is the end of the, this is the bracket. Before I close the bracket on the tag, I can do this. In fact, if I just go space, STY, and that's why I like Dreamweaver. It gives me code assistance. So it says I can put style. And then it is style equals begin quote, end quote. So within these quotes, I'm going to put my style. You can see the amount of things that I can style. I can style the alignment, background, borders, top border, left border, right border. I can have a border image. I can have a border radius, border top left radius. I can have a caption. I can have columns, cues, and I can have fonts, font widths. And you don't need to remember all of this. The whole idea is to understand it so that when you need it, you can dig it out and use it. So today, the first style I'm going to use is color, spelt in the American way, COLOR, and followed by a colon. And I'm just going to click on this color and choose a color. I'm just going to choose a bright blue color or a bright red color so it can be seen. So I've selected this H1 and I have selected a color, and you can see now the color has appeared here. Okay, I'm going to talk about this value here, this hexadecimal value here. I'm just going to explain this hexadecimal value here. Let me quickly open an Excel sheet. So in the binary system, and I'm just going to quickly, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? And then when the number finishes, we go back to 0 and we put 1 here. And then we keep going on till that finishes. And then we put 1 here, we put 2 here, and then we again go 0, 1, 2, 3. So 21, 22, 23. This is the normal number system we know. Oh, sorry, this is the normal decimal system we know. In the binary system, let's say I'm going a 3-digit binary. So we have 0, 0, 0. We go 0, 0, 1. So 0 and 1. So we go from 0 to 1. Now I can't go any further. I have only 0 and 1. So I go back to 0, but I put 1 here. Okay? And then I keep 1 here, and I put 1 here. Just like 20 and 21, 30 and 31, I put 1, 0 and 1, 1. Now again I 0, 1, 0, 1, I finished. Again I go back to 0. Go back to 0 here and put 1 here. And that's how I keep making my binary strings. So these are all binary numbers. Oh, I should have had that also 0, 1, 0, then 1, 0, 1, and then I would have 1, 1. So these are the binary numbers. Similarly, we have hexadecimal numbers, which means we have a base of 16. This is a base of 2, only zeros and ones. This is a base of 9, or a base of 10. From 0 to 9 it's 10, right? 1 to 9 is 9 digits, and 0 makes the 10th digit.
You guys still in here?
So hexadecimal goes from 0 to 9, and then after that we go A, B, C, D, E, F. So we have 16 digits. Now our color system, if you notice our color system, how many digits do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 digits. The first 2 are red, the second 2 are actually blue, and the last 2 are green. And each of these can go from 0 to F, 0 to 9 and A to F, okay? Any combination. So you will get 16 combinations here. And the total number of combinations will be 16.7 million. You can do the math. In a 24-bit string, you will have 2 raised to the power 24. Here also you will have 16 times 16 times 16 times 16 times 16 times 16 combinations. That's the different combinations we'll have for colors. And I'll show it to you. See, these 2 are red, second 2 are green, and these 3 are blue. So I've got totally red. So if I want something green, I can go no red, 0 red, full green, FF is full green, and no blue. Yeah? Or I can say I don't want any green, I want only blue. And there it becomes blue. Did you see those 3 changes? Of course, because I'm very friendly with these numbers now, I can say, okay, I want something between blue and green, and this will give me cyan. And I'll say, oh no, I don't want it so bright. I'll go and have AA, BB. So it becomes a bit darker cyan. So the whole idea is each of these digits can be from 0 to 9 or A to F. 0 to 9, A to F gives me a hexadecimal number. Now, if I want to add one more property, I must add a semicolon in front of this list and start the next one. The next one can be font. I can go font family, and let me choose sans serif. A bit about serifs and sans serifs. I'm going to save this. You see these things that are there on the side, this tiny little notch, on the top of B, this tiny little notch on the base of 1. These are serifs. In ancient times, when people wrote on stone, when they chiseled text on stone, to make things readable over a longer duration of time, they were chiseled because the dust would fill in and the text wouldn't be readable. So the serifs were put in. It was a design that actually came from Stone Age. And look at these sans serifs. Sans serif is French, you guys would know, without serifs. So this is clean. There are no serifs on the edges, just single line. So this has serifs, this doesn't have serifs. There are many more things you can do. You can put another colon here, and you can go things like text decoration. Oh no, I've ended it here. I'll put a semicolon and go text align. I think there's a text decoration which will let me text outline, text decoration, and if I put underline, so you can see now I have an underline. So there are many styles. I will let you have a play with this. Just try this as one of the ways of putting a style. This is not the way we are going to put a style though, and I will show you. Actually, let me do that. It's just a 10-minute video. Let me add another few minutes. Inside the head section, before the head section ends, I want you to put a style tag, and see the whole page color has changed because I have not ended the style. So style and end style. All of our style will come here, and eventually we will put the style in a separate file which will go in that folder we created. We created that folder styles. We will create a file there and we will link our HTML to that style. But we'll do that later. For now, try this. I'm going to leave this up on the screen and I'm going to upload the video.